Damn Hench the river wench. Damn Hench has a fucking massive tongue, and is able to give your GF a good time, and devour a full 899 in under 6 seconds. He looks like a cross between Yoshi and the little shite from the Spiderwick Chronicles starring Freddie Highmore. Rito clearly have a fetish for scales, and have hit us with another reptile champion, as this is too soon, after the release of Renekton. This new champion is Rito's way of getting even more people to play support due to it still being a shite underplayed role, because the community is filled with disgusting glory hunters that all play mid and pretend they're fucking SavHD. His passive sloppy bumlick is yet another free stack mechanic, because Riot obviously thought that the game needed more. It involves damn Hench licking the enemy's arse 3 times before they reach a state of severe violation, resulting in the river wench being able to further abuse them like a fat kid waiting for his chicken nuggets. His Q is called Super Dicklick, which is a line skill. Shot stun. If you have 3 stacks of herpes, if the enemy is clean of all STDs, then it will only make them walk like a sock and sandler that just cheat themselves. The W is called I'm a fat cunt. The river wench can gobble an ally or enemy with STDs and hold them for what will seem like an eternity of suffering. I can just see it now when you see that fat wonker waddle up to you and close his mouth around you. By the time you're out, your closest family and friends have passed away, your house has been repossessed, and your children have had to fend for themselves in a world of despair and empty sorrow. His E has been named Thick Skin by Rito. This ability allows damn Hench to take a joke from his fellow teammates without contacting the local authorities. This champion is able to take a fuck ton of cyberbullying before he finally contemplates his life and general existence passively. This move will create grey health where he has been verbally damaged, and out of combat he will regenerate a bit of his self-esteem and try to recover, much like when I was at school and I had to learn to ignore all the vile and saddening things that were said to me and regenerate just like damn Hench. This champion speaks to me. His ultimate meme is barely worth mentioning as it has limited uses and will be completely forgotten about in professional play. It's called Abyssal Voyage because Riot are running out of names for abilities and are now resorting to whatever pops into their minds while consuming vast quantities of LSD and Rice Krispies. Hench can sit still for up to 15 seconds, waiting to receive a facial. If your cunt DC clicks on you, both of you will be teleported to where damn Hench clicked, so probably the enemy spawning pool, because in the eyes of a bronze player, this is where you have to get to win the time trial. So if you want to be a rimming, bullied toad who can lose a game in one simple click, you don't have long to wait. Ghostcrawler has a lot of work to do before he ruins this game, then abandons ship, so enjoy this fat frog with chronic obesity while you can, you dopey cunts. Subscribe to Wolfypunk or Ghostcrawler will feast on your remains.